immigration enforcement falls most often on federal agents, but we're learning more about the increasing role for state and local officers in those cases.
10 News anchor Shay Smith joins us now. And Shay, you learned in just a couple of months across Tennessee, those partnerships have quadrupled.
That's right, John and Robin. Data from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement shows in 2020 there were only 2 sheriff's offices in Tennessee that had an agreement with ICE. But in April, that number changed to 6. Now there are 23 county and state agencies working with ICE. Tennessee law enforcement agencies have 3 types of enforcement agreements with immigration officials. Knox County has used the jail enforcement model for years. Greene County signed on to the model in 2020 and Morgan County in June of this year. In total, 7 counties and the Tennessee Department of Correction have jail enforcement model agreements.
A deputized corrections officer in the jail is able to do all the investigation. They can ask the person where they're from, they can inspect their documents, they can investigate whether that person is in fact removable, and then they can process that person for removal.
13 agencies in Tennessee have warrant service officer agreements. That's the most common.
It allows deputized officers with the ability to serve a warrant that was issued by ICE on someone who is already in the jail.
The task force model is the most aggressive. It allows deputized officers to question people about their immigration status while patrolling.
Even if you weren't going to arrest them on a criminal charge, if you were delegated with the authority under the task force model, you could detain them on an immigration charge, which again is not a criminal matter.
Only Putnam County and Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security have task force model agreements.
You have to ask yourself, what exactly are these officers being trained to do in 40 hours? They're not going to be able to be trained in language competency or cultural competency. They're not going to be able to be trained in immigration law and policy in that amount of time.
Now, just in the last half hour, we have learned Governor Bill Lee has authorized Tennessee National Guardsmen to help with administrative and clerical duties at immigration and customs enforcement processing facilities here in the state.
Shay Smith with very latest tonight.
We turn